Here we are in A block. We're in one of the lifts here. The audio is broken on it, and the visible indicator up there is broke also. So if you're blind or deaf, it's a little bit of a lottery this
Floor
lift.
13.
Oh yeah, it mentions number 13. It didn't mention any other number. Here we are.
Doors opening.
When you see one of them up there, that's an entry flat. Once a block of flats as the majority of flats empty, then it goes downhill very quickly then. Now we're just doing a quick audit of A block. We're just having a little look at the conditions in here. See if it's any better than any of the other blocks. Well, that graffiti's been scraped and it'd be difficult to clean that off, but and you got bits of spit and yet these walls are supposed to be cleaned on a daily basis. Any scuff marks, no, that's a scuff mark there. Could it come off? That's come off just with my fingers there, so it's not like it's difficult to clean up. Let's have a look at this. A little bit of a disgruntled face there, maybe some of the tenants. There we are, little bits of graffiti, supposed to be washed off every day. We're on the 13th floor now. Just looking at the conditions here. Now that looks like people have kicked it. That's on all the blocks, on all the stairways. Now that'll be kids gaining access to the block. Now I've gained access to the block. I don't live in A block, but someone had wedged the door open. If it was anywhere secure, if it was a secure building, you wouldn't be able to wedge your door open. It's triggering an alarm somewhere, but ours don't. Yeah, we're just going down the stairs here. I'm trying to figure whether it's as bad as C block or A block, but it's hard to tell. The lower down you get, the worst it seems to be. Here we are on the 11th floor here. Now, there's that fire door that's open a little bit there. As you can see there. And look at the state of our workmanship there. It's horrendous. Same with the top here. You can see it being through a bit of plaster and a bit of cement or something, but that should be painted over after it's completed. But not so here. So we continue on our audit. Yeah, so you can see spit marks, scuff marks. And you've just got workmanship like that. What the hell is that? You're putting a fire exit sign on. You couldn't take off the remains of the old sign up there. Oh well. looks like the remains of the other sign. There's a couple of screws in the wall there, it must have been a sign. Here we are with more disgruntled faces up there. That one in the middle there looks like a little bit of a devil. Well, it's devils running the United Kingdom now, people. But back to these flats. As we go down, you see more scuff marks. Now these marks here, it's not the caretakers kicking the walls here. It's kids who are gaining access to the block. Now once the caretakers are off work at 4 o'clock, you know, there's no accounting for what goes on here. It's not on them. But the cleaning up is. We've got a service charge in these flats, in all flats in the United Kingdom, all high-rise blocks. You do have a service charge. Again with the scuff marks, and look at the disgusting spit. People are just spitting on the walls. Now here, that looks like blood. And if you see blood on the stairway of a block of flats, now it might be someone's had a bit of an accident, a nosebleed or something, but often as not in the past it was a clue to people injecting drugs. They'd slip into the flats, get into the stairways, and as you can see, these walls are supposed to be washed every day. But it's just not happening, is it? Now it does smell a little bit cleaner than this block, I must say. As you go down, you see again, you put a fire exit sign up. They haven't taken the remains of the old one off. A little bit of glue on the wall there. As you go down, you're seeing more marks now, more spit on the walls as you go down. We're on the 5th floor now. That's what that is there. Now there are a few flats were unoccupied in this block. Here as we go down towards the 4th floor here, you can see there's spit on the walls, there's scuff marks, there's quite a bit of spit here. Absolutely disgusting. What sorts of people are doing this? And as you go down here, the stairs are in a little bit of a state, need a lick of paint, but doesn't everything here. And what happens there, you get people urinating on the stairway, and uric acid obviously eats through the paint, and that's what's happening here, I'm pretty sure. And the walls are just disgusting. I could get back in here with a 4K video recorder, but I think what you see in here is enough to make the average person say, if I lived there, A, I would not be paying my service charge, and B, I would be up in arms with whoever is tasked to clean this place. Or more importantly, it's Knowsley Housing Trust Management who are responsible for this. They steer the ship Here we see the ship on rocks, as it were, so the captain's going to have to take the rap for it. Look at the state of that. They can't even put a sign on and clean up afterwards. As you go down there, they have cleans. They usually burn graffiti up there, the kids do, so that's being cleaned up there. Got the scuff marks and spit there. That's not being cleaned at all. Let's ask these faces up here what they think. He's happy, he's a little bit happy. That one on the end must live here. We're on the 3rd floor now. Again with the fire exit there. Not glued on properly. Yeah, if this was a posh block of flats, you would not get away with that. Workers would be on full alert. But unfortunately, the workers who are in here are working class, and you've got some working class people who just look down upon other working class people. And I think we do get some of that in these flats here. But that's how they play divide and rule. They get us working class people to put the boots into the person down below us on the ladder. That's how it works. Now as we get down, it's just more filthy here. Maybe we should get in touch with one of these TV shows, you know, where they send in the cleaners. Oh, look at that. Absolutely appalling, isn't it? I mean, that's just aesthetics. It just looks bad. It doesn't impact the building safety or whatnot, but why leave it that way? It really comes down to the 1st floor. This is where Knowsley Housing Trust have the estate manager. I've never actually seen them all here. I've seen them going into work, fair play. Now their office is on the 1st floor at the back there. Usually gets in quite early. So here we are, an audit of A block. There's the new system, evacuation system they've just put into the flats there. And there's the ABM fire and security panel there. That's slightly different from the one in C block. As you can see, everything needs a lick of paint here. Both the lifts working here, that's a good thing. The lift aren't too bad here. We've had a new floor put on, that's what we need in C block actually. And we went up in that lift there. And now we go out to the back. see them locked. At least these doors are working here. Press the button.
Open up.
So that concludes with our audit survey block.